Hello. Is it Thursday already? Hope everybody's having a good day. Johnny, congratulations on not losing your shirt in the gamble on Marks. We are back with Final Fantasy V. Probably the second last Final Fantasy V stream at the rate that we're going. We're going to play for a couple hours, probably about 2 hours. We're going to do some side quests. So the plan is we're going to do Wind Shrine, or the Wind Shrine, Fork Tower, and then after that, once we get the sub, we will probably go do some stuff in the volcano underground area, because we're going to do our grind there. Since we now have Requiem and we can just kind of steamroll stuff with parts. So that's the current plan. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. We're at $1,155, a $1,500 target for Kids Hospital this year. We had 2 random game overs yesterday because we got ambushed by the wrong type of enemies and we were not ready for it. But yeah, it's been this game has been fun. When we finish Final Fantasy V, we're going to be playing Final Fantasy VI. We'll actually be playing Final Fantasy III US on SNES cart. And on that run, it's going to be all characters, all espers, all bosses, and no Moogle charm. We can still run away from stuff, but we don't have the option of just not getting any encounters. It means that we're going to have to do Cultist Tower with encounters. So we're not just going to be able to zip in and take care of some stuff. But yeah, it'll be fun. But for this game, all we've got left is 3 tablet dungeons, Fork Tower, Phoenix Tower, Bahamut, Odin, and the final dungeon. That's pretty much it. We do have 2 incentives that are open. They're both $5 incentives, one to fight Omega, one to fight Shinryu. They haven't been filled yet, but they are available. We'll probably be pretty good with what we've got by the time we get there. Omega we can probably cheese with some well-timed Romeo. And Shinryu, we're actually we're pretty much set. Shinryu is probably easier. You just have to make sure you have like first strike and try to get in there really early. Anywho, we're gonna get started here. All right. Let's go here. I actually remembered the timer today. Haha. All right, so last thing we did was we got all the songs. We can go do Bahamut whenever we need to. We can do the Phoenix Cave whenever we want to. We can also we're gonna go get Mime. Oh, that's yeah, we have to do Waltz Tower. We'll do that at some point. For now though, what am I doing for money? I'm doing okay. I am going to make a little bit of a side trip here. We haven't been able to go to Karnak in a while. But we can get more rods. So let's get 10 of each. And we're going to start off by just doing a couple little side questy things just to kind of clean up some of the stuff we've already done. We're going to go to Regal. Now, we talked to this girl before, and because we talked to her in World 2, she will give us the ribbon here. So I think that's our second ribbon now. Now we're going to do our stuff with Boko. For Boko, we have two things we want to do. We want to go get the lantern, the magic lamp. And we also want to do the world trip to get the item from the guy in Phantom Village. Magic lamp is an item that lets you summon. The way it works is you use it, and every time you use it, it starts at the highest summon. Even summons you don't have. It starts at the highest summon, and every time you use it, it does a lower summon until it gets to the bottom. And the only way to recharge it is you have to come back to the waterfall to recharge it. Which isn't a massive out of the way kind of thing, but it's kind of a pain in the butt. All right, so now we have to do the other half, which is go around the entire world on a chocobo. This is pretty straightforward. That's the dragon. That's the wolf town. Val Castle's right there. We are about $100 away from our next milestone on the fundraiser. Which we will, I mean, we're going to hit the incentive eventually because I do $10 donation every time I beat a game. So we will very likely pretty much fill everything, including having to dye my hair. But the next milestone is we will play Remake and Rebirth. And granted how many games we have to play, I wouldn't be surprised if the third game is out by the time we finish. All right, there we go. So we toured the world in on the chocobo. So Mirage Fest gives you Blink. It's really good on the Game Boy Advance version because there's a bug where if you're in battle and you equip a new weapon, it refreshes the status effect. In this one, the main reason I ever use the Mirage Vest, honestly, is if I'm doing Shinryu, I give it to someone that has white magic, or whoever's going to berserk Shinryu. I toss it on them so we can get the berserk off, and then I blind him and go from there. All right, so we are going to continue on with where we are at now. We're going to keep Scram. Let's flip this back to learn. For now, Dancing Dagger's fine. Vegas Rod is fine. We're going to eventually use Lamia's Tiara on somebody with the Dancing Dagger, but for now we're not. We still don't have a new one. Probably Chicken Knife it. I would Chicken Knife it if I had a Dancer. Dancer. Should probably do that eventually. All right. All right. All right. That was a little bit better than last time. All right, this is one that's easy to miss. All right, 1 second here. Check my email. Something happened apparently. All right, we're good. Ooh, 2 diamond armlets. The diamond armlets are going to be money at least. There's 2 hidden treasure chests kind of on the outside here. And they're easy to miss. How do I want to do this? So Thunderstorm's actually wind elemental. All right, that's probably gonna hurt. That's not as bad as I thought it would be. All right, now the switch back there that we did before will give us other stuff too. So when we go back, we'll finish the rest of the puzzle. These guys have pretty high evasion, I think. All right, Mecha Head. All right, Kryl is now a master bard. That gives us our second Trek ring. What are we gonna do next? Because it has to be someone with high magic. Maybe Blue Mage. Yeah, I'll do Blue Mage. Throw. All right. That we're good for. I can never remember where the access is here. Oh, that's not good. Well, I mean, that could have turned out worse. That's equivalent to the enemies in 4. The ones that are in Cave of Summoned Monsters. Because they'll tend to like just confuse the party. Pretty sure there's a hole in the floor there somewhere. Beast Killer is a whip. I'm gonna walk slow through here. All right, this one. All right, the AoE sleep. I think there's something about these enemies. I don't remember what it is. Other than they die really fast. Hey, free Katetsu. All right, we're getting there. I always forget that these side rooms have actually useful things. I'm gonna wait. I think they're weak to wind. No, they're not. Let's try Death Claw. No. I'm not sure exactly what is good against these. Probably nothing. I'll try fire. Yeah, it's not great. It's not terrible. I do remember these guys have a lot of health. These also appear as enemies in that treasure chest that had the mecha head in it can sometimes have this instead. Oh, well, that's rude. Must almost be dead. I'm pretty sure Breathwing is based on their health. Probably won't fight these all the time. It takes so long. Hey, there we go. Not worth it. Not worth it at all. Circlet, I think, is worth it, though. So we are raising money for hospital for sick children. Every single donation. Ooh, hello. That was unpleasant. That was literally the one I was going to use next. Oh, thank you for waking him up. All right, let's change this up a little bit. We're gonna put white magic on Ferris just so we have a healer. Lena's gonna be kind of a pain in the ass. Let's see how this goes. That's not terrible, because I actually want to learn that. But that was not preferable. So that is going to hurt quite a bit, but and we're gonna get 3 frosts. Rude. So protecting is helping. Can you do something useful? No? So there are better ways to do this fight, but as long as like we're patient, this is consistently pretty good. The really low roll. White wind. These guys will frost and then they'll die off one by one. All right, and Mind Blast is actually kind of good. All right, and that opens Fork Tower. Now we're going to go back in and do the other stuff here. So let's get you back to Blue Mage. Give you the Aegis Shield. Hermes Sandals just to be faster. The whole point. All right, we already did just left switch. This is both. free money. No. No. We're not doing that again. Which reminds me, let's get Scram back on her. All right, that's done. Let's go get some more weapons. All right, another 3 weapons. What do we want to start with? We'll get the rune axe. For a berserker, because why not? So next stop is Orc Tower. So let's get, we don't really need magic weapons, so we need physical stuff. So let's get the Mazmoon. All right. None of these are going to be particularly useful right now. You know what? Let's get, where are we going after? We're going Bard. All right, for our next trick, we are going to be doing Kryl and Ferris on the magic route, Lena and Bartz on the physical route. They will be getting protect rings. You're gonna get the reflect ring and the air knife. Yeah. And then we're going to keep you where you are for now, but let's give you the Mirage Vest because stuff down there is going to get nasty. Unless I want to do the really funny way. Yeah, let's do it the really funny way. Let's do that. We can do... what are we gonna do? We'll do cover. Tech ring. Mirage vest. I'm doing chicken knife. All right, Kryl and Ferris go to the left. All right, so one side's physical, which is the right, one side's magical, which is the left. You will get punished if you do anything bad. We're not going to fight stuff in here. We're just going to take stuff. Call back to FF4 with the tiny mages. All right, let's switch out this for... Oh man, oh, I wish I had time magic. All right, so let's do this. Let's do time mage with summon magic. Magus rod. Hermes sandals. Kryl has the reflect ring. All right, that's half done. This one's the physical side. So Runex uses MP to get a crit. I know I missed the treasure chest. It's a high potion. All right, we're gonna give him defender. I'm gonna keep everything else here. All right, we have back-to-back boss fights. One is has a challenge, just a little bit. Which is this one. The other one is basically free with our setup. So we do have a little bit of extra defense because we've got the blink. And if he blocks with the shield, it doesn't trigger the blink. Power of holy magic. I think it's time you tasted its might. Not enough MP. All right, so we have holy now. Now you have 10 seconds, and that includes 10 seconds in the menu. Yeah, we're getting the old man for right. So this is basically free. He has nothing that can hurt Kryl. Comet's just a little extra damage because I don't want to burn extra rods for nothing. At worst, Ferris will die in this fight. Where's the dual casting Pew Pew? I can't be bothered max leveling a red mage. Because dual cast requires like last level of red mage, which is 999. Oh no. I don't want to well, I mean, I could. I mean, I have the option that I can go to Phoenix Tower, right? And do the urns, and that which give a crap ton of AP. And in fact, if I get dual casting, that's the only way I'm getting dual casting. Or I'll start, or what I'll do is I'll do Phoenix Tower, and then I'll finish in the underwater caverns, right? Because I could just use Sing. And I can just grind out the AP there. If I was doing like a high level run, right, then I would do that. But you don't really need high level to do everything. Hey, it's Sid. So Sid has been trapped in this spinning wheel basically since the worlds were combined. Yet again, this is how all the Sids across the multiverse appear. FF5 Sid just starts replicating in a cutscene. All right. We now have the ability to get a submarine. Which means we can also get Mime. All right, let's switch this up here. We'll leave Lena as is. Ferris. Kind of tempted, but not really. Go back to Summoner for now. Who has my air knife? You have my air knife. Well, I guess Brad's fine. Protect ring. Excalibur, rune axe, all that's fine. Yeah. All right. Let's go do a little side quest here. Whoa, no, we're not going there. Yeah, we basically essentially got a full heal, so we're fine. All right, we have 7 minutes. Thankfully, we have high-speed walking. Apparently, being underwater means that you just fall through holes. Whoops. Oh, wow. How the heck did I get a level up on that? So it's funny, like when they flash, you can see what actual enemy it is. It's kind of funny. I like the idea though. It's like you're so deep in water and it's dark and you can't see what the enemies you're fighting are. Oh, we have to kill Lena. Yeah, let's just quickly do that. Oops. Nah. Sorry, Lena, you're a detriment to the cause. Goblin punch this guy. All right, we need a little bit of a break here. I'm going to very quickly go get myself a drink. All right, I'm back. And we're still chilling. I go. All right, we got the mime job. All right, we're just going to auto scram our way out of here. That treasure chest, if you open it, gives you more time, gives you more air. I commend them on their ability to hold the breath this long. All right, that's that. Now I need to save first. What time is it here? 7:30. We're about half done today's stream. Maybe a little bit more than that. About half. All right, that's done. We have 2 dungeons to do. We have easy and pretty easy. Let's start with pretty easy. How much money do we have? Not very much. Should be fine. I'm trying to remember exactly where the cave is. Oh, it's right here. Duh. No, go down. Oh wait, that's not where it is. It got me. Got him. I was right the first time. So I'm going to power up my chicken knife for a bit. Because I'm gonna grind in the next dungeon anyway. And spoiler alert, I'm going to be using the boost feature in this game, and I'm doing that for a reason. I think that's fine. So the reason I'm going to be using the boost feature is because there's no reason kind of not to. So I am allowed to use anything that the game has. Pixel remasters have the boost feature. And the way I use the boost features in games like this is if you're trying to grind something where there's a limited resource, right? So like you need to heal, stuff like that. It feels a little disingenuous using it because you're not risking anything from a resource perspective. But for this grind that we're going to be doing, I can never remember this place. So when we get to the next dungeon, every enemy is weak to Sing. Sing will instantly kill them in almost no time at all. So there's no like loss of resources. The only thing I'm saving by using the boost is just time, because I don't have to worry about healing. I don't have to worry about a resource that's limited to do the grind because Sing doesn't cost anything. So that is my argument for using the boost feature. And by argument, I mean I'm just doing it anyway. And we'll have the entire grind done pretty much probably in one sitting. Because we just literally just spam Sing. That's all we do the entire time. Oh, you got another bear knife. I can never remember which one's which here. I think it's this one. Hey, it's a Tonberry. All right, there's our third protect ring. We got ulted there. Pretty rude. Oh, right. Yeah, there's holes here. Let's just, no. Find pits. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. All right, treasure chest. Ow. Oh yeah, I forgot that the spike like really hurts you. it really whoops your butt. I'm gonna switch this out and give myself a white mage. I need more people that have magic. My God, I can't believe I just did that. Did I just do that? I can't even remember what that treasure chest is. So the one nice thing here is you don't have to fight Leviathan if you don't want to. So we're gonna do protect rings for everybody. Crawl, I'm gonna do the rare black mage. Do I want to do anything else here? Not really, honestly. All right, that's the one that's gonna hurt. Oh, we're okay. That's a problem. All right, that's 5 books. All right, let's change this up a little. We just need to keep everybody healed. Thunder Rod. Really? Excuse me? All right, that's 10. All right, let's do it the other way. I'll do that. Now you're just cheesing me off. All right, do that. Should be fine. All right, there's one. This guy's being really rude. All right. We're gonna meet our target if I keep losing like this. All right. How do we want to do this? I mean, I could do that. Right. Do item. Trying to think different ways I can approach this. Because she's got white magic, she can cure, block it. What does she got here? That's actually probably the best way to do it, because that way I have access to raise, I have protect. Because I can toss protects in the first 2 rounds. Try this again. We're already in for 15 bucks. Really? This guy is being really rude. All right. I'm already down 20 bucks. I'm gonna take this out for now. We need a little bit strong, a little bit more magic and stuff, a little more health. Oh, I can't teleport out of here. That's right. Okay, I gotta go this way. We're gonna go do our grind first, and we'll come back and get Leviathan later. All right, scram. All right, before we do anything else, let me be a man of my word. Where is it here? Here, 15 bucks for 3 wipes. All right. $15. Okay, it's just gonna take me 1 second here. I need to stop dying, is what I need to do. All right, let's get ourselves situated here. Gonna be doing that. Lennon's just kind of on autopilot, although we will swap them out. Kryl, no. So where is she at with these here? What are the ones that I actually want? I want to finish Ninja. Ferris, don't really need Summoner. Wouldn't mind finishing White Mage. Don't need Mystic Knight. I could do Chemist. Trying to figure out how I want to do this. No, I'll master a time mage. She has throw. All right. We are going to go do the underwater cave here, just down here. We will give her summon. Wow, really? All right, so we have 64:29 on the clock. We are going to do a grind. No more than 30 minutes. Abilities. Thing. Ability sing. So we're quadrupling our experience, quadrupling our gil, quadrupling our AP. We're just going to be singing. 30 minutes means essentially a 2-hour grind, which is more than we need. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to just like do the dungeon. We're not going to like stop and grind. We're just going to kill everything as we go and see how far we get. We'll also make some money while we're down here. All right. I can never remember which one it is here. All right, who's next to master? Kryle's gonna master pretty soon. I think it's this one. Hey, I did it right. All right, that's mastered. Did she master Berserker? She did not. All right, so she's going to be that. Toss learn on her. She also does not have Bard. Oh yeah, we have we'll get rid of the floor damage while we're here. All right, you get Ranger next with Sing. We heal ourselves here. Sing. All right, that's because I changed commands up. Everyone's doomed. But I learned Doom. All right, going up here. All right, Lennis mastered Berserker. Kind of want to do Dancer. But it's actually going to be useful. Actually, yes. I don't want to do this. I need to think for a minute. Yeah, let's get... Getting Master on Blue is not a terrible idea. I don't think there's any treasures in here. Tells us about the magic lamp. I like getting a couple extras here. All right. She does not have light step. So why don't we do... Lena does. So do light step here. I can never remember which of these switches actually does stuff. I think it's that one. Maybe it's all three of them. I don't remember. I'm not entirely sure what these are. All right, let's get rid of that. We could sing to everybody. All right, this is the game's version of the Mega Sisters. Hey, Ferris mastered time mage already. Excellent. Easy. All right, we are going to walk out of here. And that'll be our grind for the rest of the game, probably. All right, that's that done. Let's do, what else might we want to master for fun? Dancer, maybe? Yeah, let's master Dancer for fun. Trying to navigate dungeons backwards. All right, he is done with Ranger, which means he gets to become the Berserker. She gets to become something else. I like having like a variety of different jobs. Maybe I'll start doing Red Mage. You know what? No, I'm gonna do Mystic Knight. Just in case. All right, it's down at the bottom. I forgot. Way down here. All right, this way. Oh, we have to switch to go out. Okay, I forgot. Didn't even know that. Actually learned something new. And if you're just joining in or you're checking on the YouTube, you're wondering why I'm using the booster here. It's just because I always do a grind at this point of the game. I could just sit in this dungeon for hours and basically take no damage, or I could just save myself a bunch of time and money. All right, we are going to go get some rings now that we can afford them. We also need items. So let's stock up on items first. $50,000 elixirs. What the hell, man? We are going to this store, I believe. Yes. Okay. We are going to get ourselves 2 coral rings, 2 more Hermes sandals. All right, before I forget, we are going to turn the booth times 1, not times half, times 1. Scram. High mage. Guess you can be in the front row. You are also going to be a black mage. Okay, this time we're going to take a Leviathan and take no prisoners. Down we go. This is also going to help us boost our chicken knife while we're at it. Who has fine pits? Alright, there's our auto run. Now you could turn encounters off here, but realistically, doesn't really matter. We want to level the chicken knife anyway. Oh, Tomberry. No. Enhancer is pretty good. Right, this one we need to get. We're not going to fall for it this time. At least not initially. Our backup plan. We should be good now. Let's get you back here. And we don't need scram here. We need time magic. Good old unreliable meteor. Now we're not completely immune here. Because he can, if he really wants to screw us over, he will screw us over. He dropped a reflector ring, cool. All right, let's switch this back to scram. Yeah. All right, we are done here. We do have some tablets to turn in, so let's go do that. See, this is the... Oh my gosh. I cannot believe this fight. Okay. Can it please just run away? That was stupid. All right, let's get the power stuff off her. That would have been an embarrassing wipe. All right, Sage's staff, which is okay. Cast life. Fire Lash is a whip that casts Faraga randomly. Can actually be pretty good. The damage is not half bad. All right, I'll go over here. Get the Holy Lance. We haven't touched Dragoon at all in this playthrough. And Sasuke's katanas. What's our last item? Oh yeah, the bell. All right, that's all 12 legendary weapons. Everything is all done. And we're at almost exactly 65 hours. So 65 hours is across all the games we've done already. All right. Now we are going to go down to the Phantom Village. And this is to start. We have 2 more side quests to do. Both of them require the Black Chocobo. Got a free heal there. So the reason we need the Black Chocobo is there's nowhere to land the airship down here in this desert. The only place we can land is inside this forest. And we're gonna wrap it up for today at this point. We are going to be back tomorrow, right after work, to finish this up. The only things that we have left now are Bahamut, Phoenix Tower, Odin, the final dungeon. There are still 2 donation incentives available. They're both $5 incentives, one to beat Omega, one to beat Shinryu. If those are filled before we start the final battle, what's X-Death, then we'll go and do those. Otherwise, we'll finish up with X-Death, and then we move on to FF6. I probably won't do this. Probably won't start a second game like on the same stream, just because of like how I have everything set up. I just want to like finish one game, and I think Phoenix Tower, Bahamut, Odin, and the final dungeon should be enough for the stream, considering that we did like 3 dungeons. No, we did 4 dungeons today. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we did 4 dungeons. So yeah, I think we're gonna be good for tomorrow, especially considering we also have the ending. Anyway, we're gonna wrap it up for today. I'm just gonna take a really quick look around and see if anybody is streaming, so we can go bother. Is anybody up to anything? Nobody on my main list is up to anything. Oh well. Alrighty, we'll wrap it up here. We will be back tomorrow about 5 p.m. Eastern to finish up Final Fantasy V, and then we're going to move on to this music song here. We're going to be doing FF6, SNES. Can't wait. Hope everyone has an awesome evening. Take care, everybody. I'm going to go eat. Bye.